Ever tried deciding where to eat with 5 friends? It usually ends in chaos. Now try getting over 1 billion people to quickly agree on exactly who should run an entire country. Organizing that many voices relies on a structured blueprint mapping Indian elections. Looking closely at the first 2 layers, we see the national elections for the Lok Sabha and the state-level elections for the Vidhan Sabha, both operating on regular 5-year cycles. But a country this size can't run purely from the top down. Scaling down, we hit the foundational layer, local governance. This graphic highlights something incredible in the central orange box: over 3.1 million elected representatives. That's more than many countries' entire populations. The system takes the massive weight of governing over 1 billion people and distributes it directly into local neighborhoods to manage day-to-day realities. So, when a citizen actually casts a ballot in those direct elections, how does the machine decide who gets the seat? This chart maps out a system called first past the post. It works simply. The candidate with the highest number of votes in their specific area wins. Look closely at the winner, Gurmat. They secured the seat with 36% of the vote. Notice that their orange bar bypasses the green 50% threshold line. In this system, you don't need a majority of all votes to win. You just need more than the person in second place. With such tight competition where every vote counts, the system relies on a set of rules called the Model Code of Conduct, shown in this 4-quadrant diagram. The moment an election is announced, these guardrails lock into place. On the left side, we see strict bans. The government currently in power cannot announce new projects to win favor, and candidates are forbidden from trying to bribe voters with cash or gifts. The first-past-the-post voting provides the momentum to select winners quickly, while these rules act as a safety valve to ensure the competition remains fair. Up until now, we've looked at people voting directly for their representatives. However, some parts of the government are powered by a different kind of connection. This is a blueprint mapping out the Rajya Sabha, which represents the interests of the individual states. Instead of the general public voting, the state-level representatives we already elected, the MLAs, vote to send members here. It acts as a permanent house that never completely dissolves. Then we reach the highest office in the country. This flowchart illustrates how the President of India is chosen through a specific filter, rather than a direct national vote. We can see along the top row that only elected members of Parliament and state MLAs participate. Their votes flow into that central orange funnel, which acts as an electoral college to select the president. This comparison table lays out the two architectures side by side. On the left, adult citizens vote directly for their assemblies. On the right, those elected officials then vote for the Rajya Sabha and the president. This dual structure is a deliberate balance. Direct elections give the public an immediate voice, while indirect elections provide long-term stability and ensure the states have a say in national matters. A blueprint is perfect on paper, but actual elections happen in the real world. This diagram illustrates the friction the system deals with constantly. If we focus on the dark boxes on the left, we see the threats trying to weigh the machine down. High campaign spending can unfairly influence outcomes, and low voter turnout in cities leaves the system vulnerable. To keep the system from tipping over, it requires the counterweights shown in the green boxes. Keeping voters informed and engaging the next generation provides the pushback needed to maintain balance. All these massive gears and funnels represent an incredible engineering feat, but they still need an energy source to actually move. This final chart shows that the entire structure rests on one simple rule: every adult citizen has an equal right to cast a ballot. This concept, known as universal adult franchise, is what triggers the whole system. On the right side, all those complex pathways converge onto a simple finger marked with purple ink. That mark proves a citizen has voted, and it is the only way the machine gets its power. A brilliantly engineered machine only matters if people show up to operate it. Casting a ballot provides the actual power that makes the democracy move.